All right, welcome everyone. I'm Betsy Lamb. I work for New York State Integrated Pest Management. I'm the coordinator for ornamentals. And just before we let Chris Watkins on to do the welcome, I want to thank the committee for this program. Deb Marvin is our project manager par excellence and did a ton of work. The other people on the committee are Jody Gangloff Kaufman, Joellen Lampman, Mara Dunn. Mary McKellar from eCornell helped us with some of the active learning pieces. And Gemma and Kim from Cornell Agritech are doing a lot of the background work too. So thanks to all of them. Chris Watkins, are you ready?
I am indeed.
All right, so let me introduce Chris Watkins. He's the director of Cornell Cooperative Extension, and he's going to do a short welcome for us. Thanks, Chris.
Hey, thank you so much, Betsy, and good morning, everybody. When I look at the program, just an incredible range of topics and speakers. And as a part-time gardener, I wish I could be with you today. I'm one of these people that, probably my tomatoes cost about $5 a piece because I put a lot of investment and unfortunately, an incredible amount of food loss in the field. So the audience today, and so thank you so much, Betsy and the committee for putting this incredible program together. I think today we have home gardeners, we have master gardeners, we have CCE educators, and we have faculty, so an incredible group. On the topic of individuals, there is a great article in a daily magazine that comes out called Agriculture Ag Clips or Ag Clips. Came out this morning, and it had an article on master gardeners, and it stated that about 2 million people garden once a year. They do that to grow food. I do that, as I already implied, not all that successfully. They do it to reduce stress. I think I sometimes achieve that goal, unless my daughter is helping me. And the third is the physical activity and the fun of being in the garden and outside. But I think the whole issue of gardening has never been so relevant in this time of COVID, and it's been incredible to see how much this program has expanded in the last 12 months or so. You may have picked up on the background. Well, first of all, you may have picked up that I have I don't exactly have an upstate New York accent. This background actually is Auckland, New Zealand, where I've just returned from having 8 weeks, 6 of those weeks without having to wear a mask. So I'm readjusting to having to wear a mask, but I think the take-home message is that the light isn't at the end of the tunnel. So in closing, I want to thank the New York IPM program for their role in providing evidence-based programming that is an asset to you as master gardeners or as gardeners in general. I would encourage you to remember to thank your legislators if you ever get a chance, because this program, both the IPM program is funded by the state of New York, the community IPM program, which was born not so long ago and has continued to grow and expand. And of course, the legislators provide support for the extension system, which provides the framework for a lot of our master gardeners. I also want to thank the incredible group of master gardener volunteers. I know the critical role that you play in extension offices throughout the state. And I don't often get to meet you in my role as director, because I'm so often talking with staff and not volunteers. So this is a pretty unique opportunity to thank you for all that you do. So in closing, enjoy each other's company. And I hope these days are both educational and empowering. And as I said, I wish I could be with you more in the next 2 days, but I know you'll have a lot of fun and a lot of interaction. So thank you, Betsy, for the opportunity to say a few words.
Thank you, Chris. I'm glad you made it back. We were beginning to wonder if you were ever going to get back to the United States. And, sorry you had to come back to Maskland.
Yeah, so was the dean, by the way, wondering whether I was ever coming back. Yeah.
You can work from anywhere, right?
That's exactly it. And without sort of overstaying my welcome on the call to all of you, it was wonderful because right now in history, you can be anywhere in the world, right? The only problem was that 8 a.m. in New York was midnight in New Zealand. So many a day, my day started at midnight, and I saw the dawn come up, and I so appreciate shift workers. I now really appreciate what they do on behalf of us, because I don't think I could have kept on going that much longer under that sort of environment. So enough about me, on with the program.
On with the show.